For the Pure Stocks, starting on the pole out of Dundas in the A&A discount order, number 10 machine, it's Courtney Scott. Starting in second out of Port Colborne in the NM Heating and Air Conditioning, number 22F, it's Jordan Willms. Starting in third out of Ancaster in the McTair Water, number 3 car, it's Chase Mitchell. Starting in first spot out of Rotterdam, Lila the Plug, number 40 machine, it's Mark Allen. Starting in fifth out of Hamilton in the 42 machine in the B&B Motorsports AIS, number 42, it's Leah Labarbera. Starting in sixth out of Six Nations in the Cool Kids Ice and Water, number 28 BT, it's the Hack, Cameron Thompson. Starting in seventh spot out of Caledonia, Ontario in the Zanata Post-Hole Digging, number 17 machine, it's Spencer Riddell. Starting in eighth out of Waterford in the Beard Baits, number 6 machine, it's Wade Thorne. Starting in ninth spot out of Milton, Ontario in the RL at number 90 machine, it's Gary Slama. Starting in 10th spot out of Ancaster, Ontario in the McTair Water, number 73 machine, it's Rick Mitchell. Starting in 11th spot out of Hamilton, Ontario in the Mountain Tires, number 53 machine, it's Owen Booker. Starting 12th out of Owen, Ontario in the Burroughs Boys Racing, number 64 blue, it's Chris Burroughs. Starting 13th out of Dundas in the Driving with Harry, number 24 machine, it's Rodney Rutherford. Starting 14th out of Hamilton, the Q&J Roofing, number 83 machine, it's Mike Hall. Starting 15th out of Caledonia, Ontario in the Graphic Design, number 37 machine, it's Rachel Mitchell. Starting 16th out of Fergus, Ontario in the Jennifer Hatch PC 275 Realty Brokerage, number 0 machine, it's Phil Givens. Starting 17th out of Kitchener, Ontario in the 10-hour services, number 8, it's Carl Lucas. 28. Starting 18th out of Grand Valley in the Arctic Clear, number 16 machine, it's Alex Stewart. 83 behind. Starting 19th out of London, Ontario in the BT Racing, number 30 machine, it's Sarah Penny.
Oh, still racing?
Starting in 20th spot at a Cambridge, Ontario in the CarStar LC Group, number 13 machine, it's Alan Mattice.
Cool is what's my thing, so I just put it there you go, 8 in front of the 0.
Starting in 21st spot in the 92W, it's Craig Cole. Starting in 22nd position out of Rotterdam in the Gaylor Equipment Team Me, number 51D, it's Dylan Peckham. Starting 23rd out of Ancaster in the McTair Water Graphic Design, number 97 machine, it's Megan Mitchell. Starting 24th out of Burlington in the BT Racing Quick Wick, number 50 BT, it's Mac Ingram. And rounding out the field out of Oakville in the B Square Decals, number 85 machine, it's Lisa Burton. 25 cars set to roll here for the Pure Stock Division, presented by Hogan Law and McClurkin Properties of Cambridge. Field is doubled up here. We got a little bit of issues here with the lineup here. We're just going to get everything sorted out. We're going to get the field situated here. How about a round of applause for our Pure Stock Division? 25 cars strong. I think we even had 26 here at one point. I saw one car go home here earlier tonight, but 25 cars set to take the green flag here for the Pure Stocks, presented by Hogan Law and McClurkin Properties of Cambridge. We're just working on getting the timing and scoring and the lineup situated here. Lights are still on our Bennett GM Chevrolet pace truck. So while we have a moment here, we're going to give a shout out to some of our sponsors here at Flamboro Speedway. Bennett GM Chevrolet, Grisdale Racing Products, Hogan Law, McClurkin Properties of Cambridge, Klotz Auto Repair, Touchwood Cabinets, Waterloo Regional Kart Club, Grindstone Landscapes, London Recreational Racing, Caldecott Millwright Services, Spira Fire Protection, Miska Trailers, Brian's Auction Services, Pepsi, Quick Fire Starter, APC, Rocker Machinery, Zanata Postal, Norris Racing, Norheat, Cottage Country, T. Weber Co., Gaylor Equipment, Abrams Towing, and all the other people that give Flamboro Speedway a home here on Saturday night. Looks like we're ready to go. The Bennett GM Chevrolet pace truck pulls to the infield. We're set to rock and roll for 25 laps. For the Pure Stock Division, Courtney Scott brings the field to green, and we're underway for the Pure Stocks. Courtney Scott dives into the bottom into turns 1 and 2. Jordan Willms on the outside. Scott is going to take advantage of that top starting spot and rocket chips out to the front of the field. Side by side through the field here is their 2x2. 25 cars deep here. Lap number 1 will go to the 10 of Courtney Scott. Settling in second will be that 22 of Jordan Willms. And third now, the 40 of Mark Allen. Battling on the top side of the 3 of Chase Mitchell. Then Leo LaBarbera, Spencer Riddell, Gary Slama settles in. Then it's a side-by-side battle between them. Behind them, the BT Racing cars, the 6 of Wade Thorne and the 28 BT of Cameron Thompson. Those cars are going to settle in here single file as we work lap number 2. Scott still out front. Field starting to pick up the pace. A new invert system has some of our race winners starting a little bit deeper in the field than they would have last year. Gary Slama and Wade Thorne, the 90 and the 6 car, picked up wins last week. Well, 2 weeks ago here at Flamboro Speedway, so they're going to settle in, working in the 8th and 9th position here right now. The field works around the 85 of Lisa Barton. Lisa picking up that car this offseason, making her debut here at Flamboro Speedway. Still, Courtney Scott in that 10 car leads the way. Jordan Willms settles in second. Field has really started to single file themselves out here. Great racing throughout the field. First side-by-side battle, the 90 of Gary Slama on that yellow number 90 car. Working the inside of Spencer Riddell. Riddell, no stranger to the outside. He's going to keep that car high, wide, and handsome and keep that momentum up on the top. Still side-by-side down the back straightaway here as we work lap number 5. Try to give you a full field rundown. Courtney Scott out front. Second will be the 22 of Jordan Willms. Third, the 40 of Mark Allen. Fourth will be the 3 of Chase Mitchell. Fifth now will be the 90 of Gary Slama. Sixth, the 17 of Spencer Riddell. Seventh, the 6 of Wade Thorne. Eighth, the 42 of Leo LaBarbera. Ninth, the 24 of Rodney Rutherford. 10th, the 28 of Cameron Thompson. 11th will be the 0 of Phil Gibbons. 12th, the 73 of Rick Mitchell. 13th, the 53 of Owen Brooker. 14th, the 37 of Rachel Mitchell. 15th, the 92 of Craig Cole. 16th, the 13 of Alan Mattice. 17th will be the 8 car of Kyle Lucas. 18th, the 83 of Mike Hall. 19th will be the 16 of Alex Stewart. 20th, the 30 of Sarah Penny. 21st, the 97 of Megan Mitchell. 22nd, the 51 of Dylan Peckham. 23rd, the 64 of Chris Burrows. 24th will be the 50 of Mac Ingram. And the 25th, the 85 of Lisa Barton. 8 laps down in the books here right now as the field works around some lap cars. It's the 51 of Dylan Peckham, the 85 of Lisa Barton, the 64 of Chris Burrows. Leaders all make it through single file here. 25 cars on the speedway still. Flamboro Speedway, tight racing confines, and even tighter when you got 25 pure stocks out for battle. The 10 of Courtney Scott still leads the field. Courtney Scott still leads here, 10 laps in the book. Jordan Willms still sits in second. Mark Allen in third. Those 3 cars have kind of broken away from the rest of the field. Then 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th is all within a car length, within a bumper's length. Chase Mitchell leads that pack. then Gary Slama, then Spencer Riddell, Wade Thorne, and the 24 of Rodney Rutherford making his pure stock debut here this season. Wasn't able to make it out last week, but he's working in there as well. The field is all battled together there from 4th on back to 7th. Then there's a bit of an opening. There's 3 wide into turn 3 and 4. Sarah Penny in the middle. Gary Slama down on the bottom. Spencer Riddell on the top side, and they make it work. Still green flag action here on Pure Stock Racing feature number 1, presented by Hogan Law and McClurkin Properties of Cambridge. Action all over this 3rd mile, Flamboro Speedway. Courtney Scott has opened up about a 3 to 4 car length lead over that 22 of Jordan Willms. Then Mark Allen in 3rd spot. Those guys have kind of broken away from the rest of the field here. The battle there for 4th is heating up. Gary Slama gets around the 3 of Chase Mitchell. Now Spencer Riddell is going to go to the bottom on that black number 3 car. Riddell really throws it into the bottom side. Mitchell pins that machine down to the bottom. But Riddell's going to keep that car wound up on the bottom. Mitchell trying to see if he can do the same thing on the high side. Now Wade Thorne in the 6 car. He's going to look to the inside on the Mitchell machine as well. Mitchell's going to really run that 6 of Thorne down to the bottom. Thorne's going to slide up, make a little bit of contact through turns 1 and 2. Now Rodney Rutherford in the 24 machine is going to go on the attack on the 3 of Chase Mitchell as well. 16 laps in the book of this 25-lap feature event. Still green flag running. Courtney Scott still out front. Jordan Willms in 2nd. The 40 of Mark Allen 3rd. 90 of Gary Slama in 4th. 5th, the 17 of Spencer Riddell. 6th, the 6 car of Wade Thorne. 7th, the 3 of Chase Mitchell. 8th, the 24 of Rodney Rutherford. 9th, the 42 of Leo LaBarbera. Rounding out the top 10, the 0 of Phil Gibbons. Lap 18 goes up on the books. Courtney Scott in the 10 car has about a 5 to 6 car length lead over the 22 of Jordan Willms. Then Mark Allen another 2 to 3 car lengths back behind them. 85 of Lisa Barton's going to pull that machine into the infield. Lap 19 goes up in the air. Now 20 on the board. Leaders slicing and dicing through lap traffic here. 24 cars still on the speedway here for the Pure Stock Division, presented by Hogan Law and McClurkin Properties of Cambridge. The battle for that 3rd and final podium spot is starting to heat up as Gary Slama has caught the back end of that 40 of Mark Allen. Now Allen's going to see if he can try to hang on, and he's put the pressure on the 22 of Jordan Willms as well. 21, now 22 laps goes up on the board. Scott still out front. The battle for 3rd is heating up. Gary Slama to the outside on the 40 of Mark Allen. Slama's going to make that move on the top side. He's going to go the long way around that 40 of Mark Allen, still side by side as they flash off a turn 4 down across the start-finish line. 2 laps to go. Slama isn't content with 3rd. He's going to look for the 2nd spot. Contact with the 8 of Kyle Lucas down on the bottom, the lap car. Going to allow Slama to slow up on the outside, and Allen's going to hang on to that 3rd spot right now. This time off a turn 4. White flag in the air. One more trip around for the 10 of Courtney Scott. Slama picks up that 3rd spot, now puts the pressure on the 22 car in 2nd. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Courtney Scott through turns 3 and 4, clearing green in front of them. The 10 car comes off the forward, checkered flag in the air, feature into the 10 of Courtney Scott. 2nd will be the 90 of Gary Slama. 3rd, the 22 of Jordan Willms. 4th, the 40 of Mark Allen, and rounding out the top 5, the 17 of Spencer Riddell. 25 cars strong in the podium coming up here for the Pure Stock Division, presented by Hogan Law and McClurkin Properties at Cambridge. As she climbs in the car, fans, put your hands together for the feature winner, the 10 of Courtney Scott. We'll slide in here and grab a word here with Courtney. Courtney takes a breather here. Courtney, 25 cars started behind you. You took advantage of that top spot, took off, led from green to checkered. How did it feel to put this 10 car in victory lane?
You have no idea. It feels amazing. I mean, my strategy was just run scared.
I know there was a lot of lap traffic. How were you able to work through those cars to get this machine out front and stay out front of some of these hard chargers behind you?
Most of them, they're cooperative. They move when they see the leader coming, so it works.
I know you got a lot of sponsors on this machine. Who do you want to give a shout out to for getting you guys to victory lane?
I got to thank A&A Discount. They're amazing every year with me. Klotz, Rondex, Blue Street Contracting, of course, my boyfriend Carl. If it wasn't for him, this car wouldn't be here every week.
There you go, fans. How about a round of applause for your feature winner, the 10 of Courtney Scott? We'll slide over here with Gary. Gary, you drove this machine to second. How were you able to work through some of that traffic, get this 90 car up to second spot?
This thing just wants to go. It's been a good car. We built it in 16. And we've got these cars figured out really well, and it just wants to race.
I know you got a lot of people in the pits there. Who do you want to give a shout out to getting you guys here to second spot here tonight?
Oh, Terry Howard and Andy Weller for sure. My brother Tony and Julie are here tonight, so it's good to have some other people. And just everybody that's here racing, they're just great. It's such a good time.
There you go, fans. How about a round of applause for your second place finisher, the 90 of Gary Slama? We'll slide over here with our third place finisher, the 22 of Jordan Willms. Jordan, you guys had some tough luck last week. Bounced back. We're able to put this car on the podium. How does it feel to get this 22 to third spot here tonight?
Pretty good. We didn't have anything for her. The car kept on missing every time coming down the straightaways at, the last 10 laps or so. So we got to figure out what that is before the second feature. But hopefully we can battle through the traffic on the next one.
I know you guys got a lot of stickers on this machine. Who do you want to give a shout out here to getting you guys to third place here tonight?
There's a lot. You're going to have to give me a list if I'm going to be up here. But Spruce Side Electric, Interface Testing Services. I'm sorry. Spruce Side. I said that already. Stone Ridge. Doc Jones Auto. Interface. Yeah, that's good enough.
There you go, fans. How about a round of applause for your third place finisher, the 22 of Jordan Willms?